So right now I'm in the middle of fucking school right now, and I hate it. It absolutely sucks. I hated that school so much. It's complete bullshit. I'm positive a lot of the people, especially teachers, there are racist. But hey, I'm not gonna making accusations. But yeah. You know that instance when you're like taking a test, and like, first of all, I don't study for any of my tests. I don't know how I even made it this far with all these good grades, but hey, I don't even study to begin with. And like all of a sudden, like you're doing really well. You're doing really well, and it's at least you think you're doing well. And like I was like, oh, I got an A+. I got 100 on this test, and you think it'll boost your grade average up so much. You think your fucking parents are gonna buy you some McDonald's with a big ass McFlurry. That is, if the fucking ice cream machine works and whatnot. Think they're gonna buy you some Madden or Call of Duty. Then when you get the test back, turns out you made like a fucking 45 on it and you did absolutely shit. And then when you do study for a test, you make even worse than last time. And I absolutely hate it. So then you just feel like a fucking idiot. And school in general just makes you feel like a complete dumbass. Now you're completely doubting your entire ability, which affects you for the rest of your life. And which eventually makes it hard for you to get a job, which eventually leads you to homeless. So yeah, that's exactly what I hate about school. Another thing is that like half the shit that we learn is like completely fucking useless. Like right now I'm taking a fucking British literature class. Now, like I'm not British. I'm not sure if you could tell by my voice, but I'm not British. I'm not from England, okay? I know Queen Elizabeth just died and may science rest her soul, but I do not give a fuck about her fucking backstory. I don't care that she was boning her cousin. I don't care that every Thanksgiving equivalent to a fucking orgy. I don't give a shit. I'm not British. I don't plan on being British at all. And not to mention, I don't even know how to fucking pay taxes. I don't think I'm gonna learn how to. I'm gonna have to learn about it the hard way. You know, and also, yeah, I took like two business classes last year, and I actually did learn something useful, and that's how to write resumes and business portfolios. But the thing is, those are not mandatory, those are optional. Now, obviously, someone's not gonna know that useful stuff like that is gonna be in a business class, and not to mention, but that's not mandatory. Like you need a job resume, you need that stuff to apply for a job. But nah, man, nah, you gotta learn about Hitler losing his fucking testicles and Mao Zedong's fucking homosexual orgies and about how he could shove six dongs in one mouth. Yes, that's mandatory, of course. Not to mention the teachers. Oh my god, the teachers do not give a flying fuck, okay? They do not care about you. They just sit there, put their fucking feet kicked up, and make you take notes from an outdated fucking PowerPoint from 2006. And yeah, then they give you a test, and then they fail the test, and then they wonder, oh, why did they fail the test? What happened? It's just so fucking clueless. Teachers do not give a shit about the students. They just want their paychecks. And to be honest, I don't blame them. They make fucking minimum wage. I'm pretty sure a fucking garbage man makes more than them. So, I mean, I guess it's understandable. So, I mean, yeah, I do agree that teachers need to be paid more. But, I mean, but still, and even then, like, they don't give a shit. And the teachers that do give a shit, I mean, well, they're pedophiles. No, I'm joking, but still. Um, there was this one teacher I had last year. She was probably the best teacher I ever had. I mean, she really understood the youth. She understood children. She understood students and teenagers, and she understood what they were going through and the stresses and anxiety. Well, then again, she was a sociology teacher, so I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, that's probably the best teacher I ever had. But yeah, I I mean, yeah, that's all I gotta say, really. And the kids, the fucking kids, your classmates, have to be some of the biggest fucking idiots of this entire planet. The same generation that knows, well, that pretty much knows Charlie D'Amelio's fucking autobiography before she even wrote it. Yet they can't even tell you who the Queen of England was or what country the Queen of England even ruled over. You know, these are the same kids that do TikTok dances in their fucking classes, and that, or who literally just piss in the fucking fryers to gain clout on TikTok and wonder, oh, why do we make minimum wage? Why is the minimum wage so fucking low? These people are so fucking retarded. Okay, you speak a 3-syllable word and they think you're a fucking professor. Okay, it's pathetic. Okay, my half of my classmates are just fucking idiots. You got either the dumb basic bimbos who is really hot and who you want to bone, but they're stupid as shit and all they know is Starbucks and TikTok and Stranger Things. Then you got the fucking anime kid who's greasy as hell, greasy hair, has got glasses, looks like he masturbates to hentai for a living, looks like a fucking Down syndrome Chris Chan, and he probably watches My Hero Academia. I hate that show. It's so fucking garbage. Anime in general is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, and that includes footage of the two towers collapsing. So there's that. Still though, and you got your fucking stupid, ass kids. They got perms, AirPods. They wear Nike hoodies and Nike shorts, and they speak all slang, and they're probably look their hairstyles all the same as every other TikTok e-boy, and they're all stupid as hell. They just slack off in the middle of class and do whatever the hell they want. And recently, these kids are just fucking degenerates, and it's really annoying, and I just hate them so much. Then you got the e-girls who do nothing but whine and complain about their daddy issues and go, oh, my father never loved me / never paid attention to me. It's like, I'm sorry that happened to you, but I really don't give a shit, okay? And they're also getting pumped and dumped by every male within a 2-centimeter radius. Not just the humans, but also the insect males and the wall males and the pen males and the atom males. And they're also getting railed by the envelopes because it's from the mailman and everything. Then they just whine and complain about men and how awful men are. It's like, oh my god, I hate men. Men are so stupid. And it's like, and no, they just whine about their boyfriends, their whole personalities, their ex-boyfriends, and how awful they were. It's like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you chose those piece of shit boyfriends. So, I mean, that is on you, okay? And not to mention, they'll probably drop out of high school, working at McDonald's, and they'll probably get really rich and famous off of fucking Twitch, either doing hot tub streams or streaming fucking Fortnite with their titties out and everything. And then you got the fucking stupid, retarded band kids who I just cannot stand. I mean, they must have the mental state of a middle schooler, honestly. They are just so unfunny. And I just cannot stand them. I feel bad for all the band directors out there who have to go through this shit, because rather than practice their fucking music, they just stand around a fucking speaker while the Soviet Union anthem is playing, and then they T-pose around it, and they all look fucking deformed. They all look like they came out of fucking Chernobyl with their fucking greasy hair and pimples and really bad facial hair, and they're all either too fat or too skinny. Meanwhile, the band director is in his fucking office with tons of prescription pills and empty bottles, and he's got a fucking 45 to his fucking mouth, and he just tears coming down his face, and he wants to kill himself because he hates his life now and what it's become. Just I mean, I couldn't blame myself. I would kill myself if I had to deal with fucking band kids. And they're just so annoying too, especially the new freshmen. Oh my god, the freshmen this year are a whole different breed. Damn. Not to mention, I remember like a couple of years ago in middle school, I'm not sure if every middle school does this, but like we weren't even allowed to have our fucking phones in lunch. during fucking lunch. We were forced to sit with our class, and it was absolute bullshit. I was forced to sit with people that I didn't even know or I just fucking hated. It was absolute hell. I don't know why they did this. They did this to quote unquote prepare us for high school, even though at my current high school, we sit wherever the fuck we want and we have our phones out. Like, even during class, and some of my classes, I literally just play on my phone during the fucking lesson. They don't give a shit. You know why? Because they're old enough to understand that we're adults or almost adults, so that we can make our own fucking choices. So that we're responsible for what we do, and if we fail, then that's on us. I remember one time we had like a fire drill or something, and so obviously the whole school just evacuated. We're outside, and then so this kid, he had a gym bag on him, and he had his phone on him and everything. And I think like one of the teachers was doing like a head count or something to see if everyone was really there outside, and then the phone rang right when the teacher passed by him, and she literally wrote him up just because his phone was in his fucking locker. Like, are you fucking joking? What the hell was he supposed to do? Leave his only source of communication in that big ass void of a fucking middle school? What the hell, man?